Franchise.
Get in like the Marines.
Franchise.
Yeah.
Franchise.
We're in.
Franchise. Franchise the damn thing.
Welcome to Franchise Addicts, a podcast covering every film in a given franchise, and today covering all the films in the Terminator franchise. This is our Terminator wrap-up show.
Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Luke.
Hi, Chris, and we brought Paul back.
Hey, guys.
Obviously, he was with us for almost all the Terminator movies, so we're bringing him back for the wrap-up. You guys know how the wrap-up is going to go. We've got a fantasy draft where we will be drafting all things from the Terminator franchise world, and then we will go back through our ratings from the show and do some edits, do some mixing and matching, and then finally rank the movies in the Terminator franchise. I think I can guess what the top two movies are going to be. But the ones below that, who knows?
It rhymes
It's a free-for-all.
with bark bait for me. We're going to go back in time. I'm going to climb into that machine. I am fully naked because clothing cannot pass.
They can't.
Yeah, so sorry, guys. I know
Have you
it's
ever
a little
put the
weird.
fork in the microwave? It's kind of
just
like that.
It's just like that. So I'm ready to go back. I don't know. You guys are going to have to, remove your clothes. And we'll do this. I'm ready. I've got my phone books. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to go to Techno Noir. And I want you guys all to come with me. So let's do it.
All right,
Terminator.
let's kick off this fantasy draft for the Terminator. We've got 5 categories for the draft. We've obviously got 3 people picking. Our categories for this draft are going to be a main character from any one of the movies. Just has to be considered a main character. Any one of the Terminators, whether they are sent for ill or sent for good, you can pick any of the Terminators.
Question, could a Terminator also be a main character? I feel like...
I think that could fly.
Or
Yeah,
should it be
why not?
Okay.
No, another question. So
Get the rules.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
let's-
are the rules now? With these Terminators, am I picking the most badass Terminator? Am I picking just the Is this a fight?
This is for you.
Yeah, it's true. It is for you.
This is for you.
So it's not like...
But
it's
if
not
I
like-
wanted my Terminator to kick your Terminator's ass, does that
mean,
make?
that's-
The idea is,
Show your love.
if you were to make a Terminator movie out of your picks,
Gotcha.
specifically, would it be the best movie?
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, you could pick the most badass if you want your
If that's
movie
your
to
movie.
be the badass Terminator movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So,
So main character, Terminator, scene, so probably action scene from any one of the movies.
or wound dressing.
I'm sure we might have to narrow our focus there because some of the action scenes kind of land on top of each other or whatever. Just try to be as specific as possible and not be like, I want the 20 minutes of Dark Fate where they're chasing each other for that long.
Just the Hummer parachute sequence.
Yeah.
You can have that one.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Supporting character, so any non-main character from the movie. I would say that one can't be a Terminator because then you could
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay.
not like a.
But there are supporting Terminators.
There are supporting Terminators technically.
I mean,
We'll leave it up to interpretation.
Yeah.
If you want to pick it, if you want to try to bend the rules, we'll vote on it and see if it sticks.
I like to say there's no fate.
And to really throw a wrench into this, the last category is just wild card. So you can pick anything, any part of any one of the movies that you feel deserves to be mentioned.
Can
as
that be a
part of-
Terminator?
That can be anything you want.
Anything.
Anything you want.
Okay.
You might be a Terminator if. It's a great new stand-up I'm working on. If your weakness is in the back of your neck, you might be a Terminator.
The
If
blue collar.
you don't understand tears, at least at first, you might be a Terminator.
You don't know how to smile.
You might
You
be a
might be
Terminator.
a Terminator. If dogs bark like crazy,
When you are around, you might be a Terminator.
you don't know the name of your family that you have morphed into's dog's name.
Might be a
You
Terminator.
might be a Terminator. Well, I'm glad we did that.
That's a good bit.
Hell yeah,
That's a
man!
good bit.
I'm not done with it too. It's gonna come back around.
It's
All
a
right,
little fleshing out.
It's the Steel Collar Comedy Tour.
Nice. Order of the draft is yours truly going first, Paul in the middle, Chris on the turn.
That's right. Double it up.
Doubling it up. We've got this going in serpentine order. I am on the clock. First pick. I already know who it is, and I'm already going to hopefully
Don't you take
be
Jai Courtney?
stealing this from Paul. In supporting character,
Yet!
I will be drafting Silverman.
God damn it!
Oh my God, Silver!
Right off the board!
He's the best supporting character.
God!
Reach. By
Not
far,
a reach at all.
Oh man,
By far the best supporting character.
1.1.
When we picked this as a category,
Wow.
I was
Damn
like,
it!
that's my guy. The only character to show up in all the first 3 movies besides Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hell yeah.
The best part of T3.
By far.
I mean,
I
Really,
love that it, and I
really
love-
good in in the first Terminator. He's very good.
Really
That's where he
good.
really shines. I mean, T2 as well. He's good. He's good. Let me just say that I'm shocked. I am shocked.
I knew I had to get it.
Had,
Paul was gonna take it.
Well, and this is why it's not a reach, because you got to look at these characters and at these categories, and you got to say, what's the pool in the categories themselves? And in supporting character, there's not a big pool of great supporting characters, in my opinion. So it's at a premium there, and so 1-1 off the board. Wow, fuck you.
Silverman.
Jai Courtney.
Look, that's a great pick.
Jai Courtney's still sitting there.
Yes.
Still waiting around.
Still available.
winking
Don't
at
tip
me.
picks. Don't tip picks.
I know. Okay.
All right, Paul, you're on the clock.
All right, I'm on the clock then. I'm going to go into the main character, and I'm going to take Sarah Connor from T2.
Ooh.
Wow.
She is the most badass in that in T2. We like a strong female lead.
Love it.
And
Yes.
she fits the bill right there. We've got in terms of main characters, she is the one. I mean, you could go into Dark Fate with Danny.
Hell yeah.
And,
Awesome movie.
Yeah, Chris might go there with that, but
Hell yeah.
Sarah Connor just knocks the socks off of Danny as a main character by far.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. So, she's evolved from her role in T1. She got buff. She was kicking ass.
So is Sarah...
She stabbed Silverman in the leg with a pen,
She does. And then he reminds her.
and he reminds her of it. So,
question now
Yeah.
is Sarah Connor off the board?
Sarah Connor from T2 is off the board.
Okay, but I can if I'm
Sarah Connor from Dark Fate is on the board for you.
She's
buddy.
available.
I'd call her a supporting character, though.
Yeah.
in Terminator 1. Oh, hello.
That's fair. I would-
Hold on. Supporting character Ginger in T1.
Hell yeah, with those
Forgot about her.
headphones.
Wow.
Forgot about her.
Oh my god.
What about the iguana?
Ooh.
I forgot his
Wow,
name.
now we're really tipping picks.
But
We're getting deep. These are deep cuts. All right, so I've got my main character Sarah Connor T2.
oh man. Okay. Well, that's a good one. That makes sense to me. And also, oh gosh, I've got 2 in a row. So what I want to do first off is I want to take my Terminator, and I'm gonna take the T1000, T1000. He's my
Okay,
Terminator.
all right.
He's my Terminator.
Okay.
from T2.
Yes, not the rehashes that slightly come up in other movies. The original T1000. Have you seen this boy melting through the jail bars? All of that.
I mean, it's what I had to sacrifice it to get Silverman. This would have been my 1-1.
I mean, and that to me makes sense. This is like this is the healthy Christian McCaffrey, right? This is just like you do this, you do it, you don't look back. But so now I'm on the turn, and I'm thinking main character, and in this So here's my thought. I think that Sarah Connor is the main character of Terminator 1. Am I wrong about that? Is it Kyle Reese?
She's the main character. For
Yeah,
sure.
I would say that she's the main character.
Okay. Well, then you give me 1984 Linda Hamilton working at the restaurant, that mane of hair,
Getting ice cream put in her pockets. By
getting
Joe.
ice cream, the most erotic sex scene that involves
man.
That
holding
fair enough.
hands.
Linda Hamilton boobies.
Yeah.
That's right. You know, I mean, you got everything you want. She knows how to dress a wound, and you know, she has a one night stand that changes the world.
That's true.
Fair enough.
Empowered. I love it.
Fair enough.
Sarah Connor. So, Paul,
All right, back to
you're
me.
on the clock.
Back to me. Okay, so I'm the only one that doesn't get back-to-back picks, so I've got to play off of you guys here. I'm safe.
Yeah.
I'm safe now. I don't have to pick a supporting character yet because we know that Luke's done with that, so I'm good there. So I'm not going there yet. I feel like I could go with the Terminator here, but I want to jump on a scene. I think. And at the, and the other thing I want to do though is try to not make this whole thing T2 though. So, what do I want to do here? But I'm gonna take my scene from T2, and my scene from T2 is we're gonna start, and I know you didn't. This is one scene to me. I'm not taking the whole thing, but it starts at the Galleria right there. We're just talking the first chase scene, right? But we're also talking first time we see T-1000 get the bullet holes in him, right, in the hallway right there. This leads to then the chase scene in the Los Angeles River where we get awesome Arnold on his bike with the shotgun, pumping that the shotgun with one hand. We got Jean-Claude Van Damme look-alike. Cruising
Hell
up.
yeah.
Right. I mean, this is iconic. It's an iconic scene, chase scene.
It's the best.
I'm taking that as my movie scene.
It's a solid pick.
That's the best scene.
yeah.
I think so, and that's why I got to get that off the board.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely if that was still available, I would be taking that. Interesting. So I can wait on main character, but I don't. Yeah, I'm going to wait on main character. I think I want to do. Yeah, I want to get my Terminator and my scene out of the way. So my Terminator is going to be the T650 from the Terminator, the first Arnold version of the Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
I love that that character in that one because it's Arnold's one turn at being the bad guy in the series. Mm-hmm. Just iconic. The first time he puts on the glasses and the leather jacket and gets on the motorcycle. Got everything you want. Yeah, he gets to be a good guy for the rest of the series, but it is the one time he gets to actually be the Terminator, and he's great. So I think it's the T650, but the Terminator, the first Terminator.
The first Terminator. All right, I like it.
And then scene. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna also go T2 for my scene. I'm gonna go with the police shootout in the building ending in Dyson's death.
Yes, sir.
Can I take that long?
Yeah.
From him
I mean-
shooting the grenade launchers into them blowing the building up.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't take the second part of the chase with the helicopter going under the bridge.
No.
I'm not taking that at all. Everything up to that.
You're taking him with the he's got that. You're taking him with the minigun when he
minigun.
he kills
and-
0.0 humans.
Yeah, when he gets the directive to not kill, and then
Right.
he's shooting everybody in the knees and stuff like that.
How many cops here? All of them. you
Yeah.
know?
So basically, when they infiltrate to them blowing up the building,
Perfect.
that's the action scene I'm taking.
Perfect. And that, you know what? That's going to lead me right into my next pick. I've got to get supporting character off the board here because there's not many more, and Chris could be coming behind me with that. And that I'm going to take from that same scene. I'm going to take my guy Miles Dyson.
Yeah.
Gotta take Miles Dyson. Gotta take my guy Joe Morton.
Yeah.
God, what an icon! I mean, let's just rehash it. I mean, my main character, Sarah Connor, goes and fucking bonkers, breaks into his house, traumatizes his children, and then hauls his ass off to his work. Name of the play, Dynacorp. Can't remember the name of it.
I can't remember.
Can't remember the name of the place, but then of course we get our iconic scene with him just breathing. His eyes are going crazy. He's holding a detonator. I'm taking Miles Dyson. I wanted Dr. Silberman as my supporting character. Luke knows me too well. I'm happy. I'm very happy with Miles Dyson in the third round here as my supporting character. I think I got a good thing going on here, guys.
It's a great pick.
Thank you.
It's great. I had a feeling that once I took Silverman, Dyson was your move.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right. That's great. So, I'm up, obviously. There's a couple things that I want to talk about. And I'm going to talk about, of course, I'm not going to talk about the score. But I am going to talk about... Sorry, I was setting it. That's too dark. That's too dark. I'll wait for that. I'll wait for my wild card, okay? It's not going to be that. I'll start with the supporting character. And, I feel like so much of this is going to be T1, T2, T1, T2, which makes sense. I get it. But you know what? There's more than 2 good Terminator movies for this guy. And so I'm taking Grace as my supporting character.
Good.
Supporting
That's a good one.
Terminator.
I thought about it. For sure.
And, of course, from the movie Dark Fate, played by... Mackenzie Davis. The one, the only. So I'm gonna do that.
It'd be embarrassing if you ever met her that you don't even know what her name is.
Well, I would do I'm sorry, I'm starstruck.
I'd be like,
You!
I would just call her Grace and be like, oh my gosh.
Hey, you!
I just can't separate you from that iconic role. That
so
you
tall.
Had.
So tall.
Yeah, well, I mean, she'd be slightly shorter than I am. So.
I'm terrible with names, though, man. I tell you, Mary and I have got a great thing where, she knows that I don't remember somebody's name, and she'll step right in and introduce herself, and
Hi, Mackenzie.
And I'm like, thank you so much.
Great to see you
oh,
again.
It's so good.
I have to drill it, especially with movie references and stuff like that. I have to go over it again.
Flashcards.
Mackenzie Davis, fuck! Because I have a somewhat photographic memory, I can do flashcards in my head. I just imagine it as IMDb, and then I see their pictures, and then I have to just remember them.
For me, it's like I 99.9% of the time I have it right, but it's the fear of calling somebody the wrong name that stops me from, that makes me bad at remembering names. I remember the name. I won't go there in case I'm wrong, though. It must have been one time I was traumatized by calling somebody the wrong name,
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
I just do the old, hey, it's great to see you. Just do it without the name. The name. That's it. There's been times, too, where I run into people that maybe, I was a partier in high school.
No.
Not everyone was. I will get people that are like, hey, Chris, what's going on? And I will be like, I don't really know. In my head, I'm like, who is this? No idea.
No, 100%.
And, that's happened. You just go with the flow. And I wish at those times that I had Arnold vision.
That'd be nice.
Arnold vision to just really see who's doing what. And I could pick,
Fuck off, asshole.
Do I want to say, fuck you, asshole? So...
All right, what do you got? What do you got coming next? Oh, just tossing fucking homemade grenade pipe bombs out the window.
That's right. Yeah. What? Wild card.
So your wild card is the T1
My wild card is the song Tunnel Chase.
Tunnel Chase.
Aptly named.
Hell yeah.
What a great name for that. I have no idea what to name this synthesized song. What are they doing during it? Well,
I looked up the
tunnel.
I'm not going to look back, but I did look up the guy that wrote that.
Oh, that is
Brad
so good.
Fidel? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vital?
Let's just a little taste more. I mean, if that doesn't say high tension, I don't know what does.
So good.
Yeah, the
And it
big
just keeps going on.
Nothing says like early 80s. We're early on. We don't know what is like cliche at this point because we're just living our best life in the techno noir. So hey man, that's it. That's my wild card.
I like it. I like that.
I'm passing it over to you.
Okay. All right. So I need to pick my Terminator, and I need to pick my wild card. Luke's already picked his Terminator, correct?
I have.
So I'm not I don't have to worry about, although he could use his wild card for another Terminator.
I could.
Oh, shit.
Could. I have agreed.
Thought I had a...
I have got a pick in my... No one's going to take my pick. For
Okay.
wild card.
All right. So...
Trust me.
All right. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take a Terminator here, and at the risk of I've been hovering around this T2 thing, so I'm going T3 with this, and I'm taking Terminatrix.
Oh,
Okay.
love that.
Another strong female lead. We've got inflatable body parts. She actually does a really good job in this movie. She's a badass. Mm-hmm. She's our only female Terminator. It carried through that strong female lead from Sarah Connor in T2 to that to the Terminatrix, another strong female lead in that movie. I like what she did. We get some good scenes with her and Arnold. Love the chase scene in that one, in the crane. They're driving sideways, just wrecking shit. So anyway, my Terminator off the board. Terminatrix T3.
All right.
Kinky.
Yes. I don't remember her name now.
We should call her the Terminatrix.
So I get to finish up my draft here.
Yeah.
With main character and wild card. Main character.
Easy money.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
Not going to be.
Oh no, man.
I'm going to go my boy Kyle Reese from T1.
Ooh.
Yep. I figured as much.
I've got a lot of T1, T2.
You do, but you kind of had to go Kyle Reese right there. I mean, there was really nowhere else to go there.
Genesis and Salvation are like, hey man, what about me? What's going on?
I've got a Dark Fate. I've got a Dark Fate here.
I thought
yeah,
potentially
Dark Fate
about
rules.
taking John Connor from Salvation.
I've got him on my list. Right
wouldn't
there,
have
John Connor from Salvation's
I wouldn't
on
have
my
been.
list.
I wouldn't have been
Honorable
bummed.
No,
I wouldn't have been.
I wouldn't have killed you.
It's
But I think it's Kyle. I think that's a good pick there.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Biehn, shout out, the man that could just not get to be a part of franchises after he was in them. Just keep me around, boys.
he got too big for his britches.
Keep getting me those checks. My wild card
Ooh, yeah, I love this.
is going to be Arnold and his naked ass. I want Arnold's nude butt from every movie. You see it.
You do see
And
it.
at least all
fair number.
the first three movies, you do see Arnold's naked ass in every single one of
I
those.
see
movies.
more than the ass in the first movie, if I'm
Yeah,
not
you see a
mistaken.
little wiggle.
I wish it was clear so I could just take that, but I will be taking
Arnold's wang.
Did you guys talk? You guys did talk. I wasn't on
did.
T1. You guys did talk about that.
Yeah,
This guy's, like they made him, right?
Yeah.
Like, and they just decided, like, fuck. I mean, we gotta give him a fucking snake too, right? Gotta give him a fucking trouser snake.
They're like, what are you doing over there, John, in the factory?
I
Don't
mean-
worry about it.
Well,
I mean, it's just more skin. No, I mean, in reality, he could just like look like a Ken doll, right? It wouldn't matter.
He shoots shit out of there.
well, you should have.
It's actually a knife. He can just pelvic thrust murder your ass.
It doesn't make any sense to create it on. Maybe that's what they're looking down at. Because in T2, he walks.
Oh, 100, yeah.
He walks naked in there, and all the ladies are doing
Well,
the
and
like look down, like
Same
oh.
in 3. Same in
Yeah.
3 when he walks into the the one guy's strip, but it's ladies' night or whatever, and they're
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah, so it goes back to the designer. Like, what's up with that,
Horny bitch.
Yeah, they're
Love
just
it.
like, oh yeah, this is my ideal Terminator. Hey,
Swap that up.
But
Life-
it's probably
All right.
why Genesis and Salvation and that don't
ass.
really hit. There's no
ass.
no naked ass.
You
No
need
ass.
that Arnold ass. Speaking of
AA,
Arnold,
AA.
that AA.
That AA.
You
Gotta
know-
get that AA in you.
You know who else got that Arnold ass? Is his maid. You remember that scandal?
Yeah, I remember that scandal.
Arnold impregnated the maid.
And they had a kid, right?
I think she kept it. I don't think she
Well,
terminated it.
no, you've seen this kid. This kid looks just like him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the illegitimate, and it was like, I mean, he came out and he finally, I think Arnold came out and the kid was 20. I think he's trying to be an actor, too, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's no mistake. Like, there's no way that Arnold could sit up there with a straight face and be like, not mine.
Not mine.
No fucking way.
Chill out, dickwad.
So my buddy and I loved watching like bad Sylvester Stallone movies when
What's
we were
that? I don't know what that is. That doesn't exist, right? They're
Yeah,
all-
like Over the Top and Cliffhanger and all that. Cliffhanger's actually good.
Cliffhanger.
But Arnold went on, or not Arnold, Sly went on a run where he tried to show his butt in every single movie.
Yeah.
Every single one of those R-rated, like he was a cop or like in the future or whatever, he was always dropping his pants.
Yeah.
And I think it was because of Terminator.
Yeah.
And then speaking of that, the chase, right? So we're gonna talk more about Bruce Willis soon, but Bruce Willis says, "Hold my beer," shows his full dick in Color of Night.
There you go.
Well, okay then.
I mean,
Okay.
it was just a battle back then.
It was
belt.
the leading, those stars,
Yeah.
those stars, so big action movie stars.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So Arnold's asked. So you've completed your draft.
I have.
I'm coming back through now on my wild card, which I'm glad I waited on. My wild card, and I have a sound reason for this.
Linda Hamilton's boobs.
No,
Okay.
no, but a close second.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention. I'm giving my wild card to Carl, and I'll tell you why in Dark Fate.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's
Carl does what we all wanted to do in T2, and he kills that whiny bitch, John Connor.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if that doesn't deserve, I mean, getting him in the 6th round here.
Yeah.
He took out
a
that
steal.
whiny little bitch,
That's true.
John Connor,
That's
at the
true.
beginning of Dark Fate, changed the whole storyline, then sat around, felt bad about it, whatever, so be it.
Raised
But
Mateo.
he did the world a favor. Got rid of the, John Connor when he was that whiny little boy. We all thought about doing it. None of us had the balls to do it. Carl stepped in, did the dirty work.
Had to do it.
Carl in the 6th round for the win.
For
I'll
the
pass
win.
it on.
Wow.
Fifth round, but
5th round, last round, whatever.
round.
Yeah, in the last round, last pick. That's your defense.
Yeah. Well, I think that was a good last pick. That's,
That
all,
was a great
that's
last
all I'm saying.
I love Carl.
That was thought out.
it's the only good part of Dark Fate.
100%.
Oh.
Well, no. Yeah,
Agree to
Mackenzie.
disagree.
Yeah,
Give me
I
that
mean,
mean,
whole
yeah, I mean-
the last chase part, the whole last action sequence where Chris is watching it alone and audibly goes, "Whoa!"
Tell
Which
us when to tune
absolutely-
back in.
Absolutely fucking happened. Okay. All right. So,
You didn't see that coming, huh? That was a deep cut for you right there.
I love that we're all acknowledging that Dark Fate is
Get
pretty
the fuck
sweet.
out of here.
It's pretty sweet.
I did
got-
not. I
All right, well,
I recognize no movies.
All right. Well, I also want to spread the love here with different scene. So I'm on scene. I have
You
to
are.
close it up with scene. And I gotta be. I was thinking, do I go to Salvation? Do I do when there's the giant Terminators? It's cool, but is it like the coolest? Unfortunately, I can't say it is. What about Genesis? What about Genesis when they reenact the 1984? That's almost like a steal because you're kind of getting Terminator 1, but you're like with news. But no, I can't do it. So I'm gonna go to the third Terminator. This has already been referenced, but the big truck scene, because it's semi-truck chase is an essential trope to a Terminator movie. You get it? You get Arnold shelling out his money. You get real, Hollywood explosions. And it's great. So that's my scene.
Yeah.
Good scene.
It's
It's a classic scene. Great chase scene. One of my favorites. Love it. Love when the crane turns sideways
Yeah.
and starts leveling the buildings on this. It was just love the end of it when he calculates like where that manhole is, drops the hook down, the crane hook down there, and then it's just like this build up to what's going to happen, and the whole thing just.
Yeah, and you gotta love when actors put up money for things to show that they believe in it. I mean, of course, is Arnold already a super mega star with tons of money, but there's something nice about that.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, so I've represented 4 of our 6. Sadly, we didn't get Genesis.
Yeah, it was going to be a tough one to work
So maybe an honorable mention, right? Honorable mention. I don't know if you can see that. This is great for an audio medium, but my computer is the Terminator. You see this flashing redness, those like red eyes. They look for me to make sure it's me, and that is the Terminator. So it's with us. Any honorable mentions for you, Luke?
I can't really. How about this? I'll read through our lists, and if you guys can think of them as I read through these. So, I picked first overall Dr. Silberman as my supporting character. For my Terminator, I took the T-800. I double checked that from T1. That is Arnold. Third pick was the police shootout scene from T2. My main character is Kyle Reese from T1, and my wild card is Arnold's naked ass.
Arnold's naked
ass.
Period.
Love it.
Okay.
Paul, you picked Sarah Connor from T2 as your main character first overall. Your second pick was the motorcycle chase scene from T2. Miles Dyson, your supporting character, picked at 3. Your Terminator, pick number 4, Terminatrix from T3, and your wild card and final pick, Carl from Dark Fate.
That's a fucking good list right there.
Solid
That's a
team.
good list. Chris, you took, with your first overall pick, your Terminator, the T-1000 from T2.
Great. Best runner.
He is the best runner.
He is a great runner.
Nobody runs like that
My
motherfucker.
MVP of that movie. Your second pick was your main character, Sarah Connor from T1.
Mm-hmm.
Last girl. Your third pick was Grace from Dark Fate.
Hell yeah. You see a pattern emerging?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Please remember my name.
Mackenzie.
Your fourth pick
Linda.
was your wild card, which was the tunnel chase, specifically the tunnel chase part of the T1 score.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
And your final pick was your scene, the crane chase scene from T3.
I mean, I feel as if I won the draft, but
Yeah, that's a no. I think Luke and I are looking at you like, yeah, that's last place right there. But anyway, I got an honorable mention here
got
because
one, too.
I've got some T2, I've got T3, I've got Dark Fate. I can't get Genesis in there, but I can get Salvation in there. Shout out Pacific Rim, huge guy. That scene, you could call it a scene right there, or we could call it a wild card as just the actual, machine in itself. But that was awesome scene leading to the chase with the bikes that come out of them too. But just seeing that was awesome.
I could have seen that get picked for a scene.
Yeah.
Because the motorcycle part is cool.
Yeah.
They drop off the
Yeah.
large.
honorable mention for sure. That's a good one.
And it gets Salvation into the mix here for me, and that would have given me. So if we take that, then I've got 4. Is that 4? 4 movies? 5 movies?
You represented. Did you get?
I
anything
represented.
from-
No, I didn't represent one.
You
That would be. I
represented
represent
T2,
3
T3, and Dark Fate.
and Dark Fate, and with my honorable mention, I get Salvation. So there's 4.
Yeah.
That's solid.
I'm going to shout out, I potentially was going to pick this as a wild card, the Nike Vandal high tops.
From Genesis.
From Genesis and
And
from the
one.
Terminator. I think I had mentioned previously that they had to make those special for Genesis.
20 pairs.
I had yet to actually name the shoes. I was just calling them Nikes. I believe I called them Jordans in our first. They are not Jordans. They're the Nike Vandal high tops. Those things are sweet.
Yeah, and you get to cover 2 movies with that pick right there too, and get Genesis, and you should get a bonus point for working Genesis into your.
My favorite part of Genesis is all the rehashing, them just remaking that movie.
100%. Yeah.
I was going to say as an honorable mention the first, whatever, the rehash of the '84 movie in Genesis, where you get like the T-1000. Again, like we see in a lot of these franchise movies, it reminds me of a video game, which it then was 2 years later. But like when you play a video game, you go to an old setting and it's like, hey, have this character in that setting, which is new and exciting for you. Mix and match things from the franchise, and that's fun.
I could have been
the convoluted plot starts. To
another
really
honorable
over.
mention. I could have been talked into the Rev 9 as my Terminator.
Well, that's where I was going when I first. I don't know if I asked that before we were recording or now. Where are we going? Are we going for the most badass? Because I have him on my list for sure.
He's definitely like
and
the most
scenes
unstoppable.
Definitely the most unstoppable. I was talking to my son Cole about this before. He's like, dude, and what about in Dark Fate, the scene where he's in the helicopter and he jumps out and he leaves that guy, and the same thing in the truck. Yeah, that is kind of badass, man. That Rev 9 is fucking badass. And so if I was picking a Terminator strictly for, I want this Terminator on my side when we get into the fucking end of the world fight type shit, I'm taking Rev 9 all day long.
Yeah, just a otherwise boring character.
Dark Fate is, I think what we're seeing is that it's actually better than we thought. It's coming back. It's coming back.
I take that all back.
Interestingly, the only direct Arnold that is showing up in the draft is his naked ass.
I mean, I took the T800.
He took the T800 in T1.
Oh, yeah. That's sorry.
I took his favorite character in any of the movies.
And I took Carl, who is...
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Look at this.
In Dark Fate. Lay it on.
My gosh.
Lay it on.
Oh, my gosh. I just wanted you to... That's why I said that. Not because I forgot what the choices were. That didn't happen. Okay, so no, Arnold, well represented, as he should be. Okay, the honorable, and then the only other honorable mention for me is the everlasting "You Could Be Mine" song that plays on the boombox on the motorcycle with the redhead kid from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and just everywhere they are, that song is somewhere in the middle of that 3-minute song.
Yeah. You could be mine. That kid and his mullet show up in a lot of movies, like around that time, doesn't he? I don't know who he is, but
yeah, I mean he
is definitely Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
He's the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah. So he's like the mean neighbor.
Yes.
Hey, you nerd! With the other blonde kid, Rick Moranis' kid.
Yeah.
My dad thinks your dad sucks. He could kick your ass.
All right, so now we are going to our ratings recalculations. This is where we go through our ratings that we had given at the end of every single one of our episodes and decide whether or not we want to adjust them. Fortunately, Paul has been on every single one of these episodes and given a rating for all but the Terminator, which will have to give his initial. Well, I suppose your initial and your wrap-up ranking will be the same.
It will be.
So let's start there. At the top, The Terminator, I gave it a 7.6. Chris copied me. He also gave it a 7.6.
I did.
Paul, what is your rating?
I'm going to give it a solid 8.
Ooh, a solid 8. Always a good answer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I mean, it's not far off from what you guys did, and being able to look at the whole body of work does. I think I liked the movie off the bat for sure. Not as much as T2, but it's super rewatchable. The most second most rewatchable of the 6 of them, and a good movie in its own right. So I'm happy giving that an 8.
All right, Chris, do you want to make any adjustment to your 7.6?
Oh, so you know what? I will keep it. Yes, I will keep it because it's like an indie movie that spawned a whole movement, and that's pretty cool. Actually, because of that, I'm gonna give it a point. I'm gonna give it a point, it's gonna give it a 7.7, because of the legacy factor. And it just turned 40 years old. There's all kinds of stuff you can read online and on podcasts. And I mean, the fact that it was this really small movie that did so much is pretty darn cool in my book.
It is pretty.
Pretty darn cool. Jim Cameron in his car, eating McDonald's, writing Aliens.
Arnold's ass.
Love it.
Almost getting there, shooting Commando. Going Commando.
All right, I'm going to give it the highest score. I'm going 8.2.
Nice.
I love
Nice, yeah.
After seeing all the movies, it is so clearly the second best movie, and I really dig it.
I agree. I'm happy to hear you say that.
I really love that movie. I would almost, because I've now seen T2 so many more times, T1 is definitely going to go into my, I need to rewatch this whenever I see it.
It's like the cool thing to like. It's like, it's like, I don't like Nirvana's Nevermind. That's not my favorite album.
Yeah, everybody else loves, like, when people talk, well, T2, no, yeah, but you don't really know Terminator unless you like Terminator.
I love Bleach.
1.
Bleach is my favorite Nirvana album, bro. Paper Cuts and Negative Creep, that's where it started. I mean, it is pretty cool. I'm a hipster that says I like In Utero the best, but I stand by it.
What are you going to do?
I love it.
What are you going to do?
What you gonna do?
All right, so
When they
Terminator
come for
2, Judgment Day. Chris, or my initial ranking, 9.1. Chris, yours 9.2. Paul, 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone want to make any adjustments?
No, I love mine at 9.5. It is by far the best of the movies, and other than T1, it's, way, way, way better than all the other movies. So, and it's highly rewatchable. I think I said at the time, you guys were overthinking it. It is a great movie, and it deserves to be. Can't be a 10 because it falls apart at the end, but a little bit for me. But 9.5.
It's one of the 5 best movies we've covered.
Yeah, and so that's 9 point anything is high praise, as Nick Cage would say. It's high praise. I'm gonna be long legs. Oh, birthday boy!
More than a feeling.
All right.
Creepy.
That's my thought on that.
Great. Thanks for sharing.
What was that thought?
It was just that this is a great movie.
Okay.
And it's high praise.
That's where it started. I was tracing it back.
Sorry, I got into some of my other films.
Terminator 3.
Are you keeping yours, Luke?
I wish I would have been in the Terminator franchise.
Terminator 3. I gave it a 5.9. Chris 6.2. Paul 5.4.
Yeah, I feel the need to change mine on this after watching the rest of them. You know what? I shat all over Terminator 3 for a while. But then we had our podcast. It was a great episode. We talked our way into this movie having all sorts of sort of fun, and maybe it poked fun of itself a little bit of a not maybe parody of itself isn't the best term, but
it's a comedy. It's kind of
yeah. And then honestly, maybe it's that we watched it together, that we did this, but I really actually look back, and then having these last the last 3 movies, 4, 5, and 6. Be kind of duds in my opinion. I'm going to raise this up above a 6, and I'm going to go all the way up to a 6.5.
Wow. 6.5?
Yeah, I would rewatch it again. I'm telling you right now.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm going. I might join you at 6.5 too. After
the water's
watching,
warm.
Again, watching all
the pool's Luke.
Chris was strangely right on this one. You had it at a 6.2 initially. Like, you nailed it. It's a fun movie.
It's fun.
It really
It
is.
has a great ending.
Yeah. Oh, I love the ending.
It has a lot of stupid stuff, but not as much stupid stuff as Genesis. And Dark
Hell no.
Fate.
There you go.
Well, Salvation doesn't have that much stupid stuff in it. It's just not fun at all.
No, it's dark and it suffers. Yeah, and it suffers from the dual main character problem right from the get go.
It's fucking amateur.
Terminator. Or Chris, did you want to change it all?
No, I'm happy with
Happy
the.
with
I'm happy where
6.2.
I'm at.
Set the
It's good.
precedent there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Terminator Salvation, I had it at a 4.6. Chris, you had it at 4.2. Paul, higher at 5.4.
Yeah, I'm still happy with mine. I know I liked it a little bit more than you guys. I mean, I didn't love it. It wasn't as much fun. But you know, I had a little bit of love for the Marcus character. I thought he was, you know, a little bit better actor than you guys felt like. Yeah, I'm confident. I like mine at 5.4 still.
All right. No, that's.
I'm gonna adjust to 5.1. I'll give it a 5-star.
Nice.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's.
I definitely like it better than Genesis: A Dark Fate.
Yes, 100%.
I do. I just do.
I like it better than.
Now, if the first 30 minutes of Genesis was the rest of Genesis, I would like Genesis way more than those three, or than those other two. But
Yeah, there's another hour 15 minutes after that, though.
Yeah, I mean.
a lot of convoluted
Of like,
bullshit.
what the fuck is going on? I want you to reread that thing you read on Genesis. You know, where it was whatever.
Just a little bit of a plot point. Just what the plot for this plot. Keep in mind that this plot covers about 10 minutes or so of the movie, and that is that John suddenly appears and rescues Sarah and Kyle. Pops arrives and unexpectedly shoots John, revealing that John is now an advanced Terminator. The Resistance soldier who attacked John is revealed to have been Skynet in physical disguise as a Terminator.
But none of that was revealed.
While Kyle was traveling back in time,
Well,
Skynet attacked John and infected him with nanomachines that converted him into a cyborg on a cellular level.
Definitely,
And
of course.
oh my gosh, on a cellular level, and John, tasked with ensuring Skynet's creation, traveled back in time to assist Cyberdyne systems with the development of Genesis, hence securing Skynet and its machines rise. Pops fights John before trapping him long enough for them to escape.
So maybe it might be. I love that though. I love it because here's what my problem is that in the other movies in this they do such a. I mean, to an extent where they do the voiceovers and they explain things so thoroughly, you know, so that you almost too much. In this, I mean, it's just like, what the fuck is that?
They're like, we can't have anyone explain that.
Would you like me to do that for the Terminator and Terminator 2? There's Bad Robot. He comes back, tries to kill Sarah Connor or John Connor, depending on which movie. There's Good Robot. He tries to beat the other bad robot. Movie over.
Perfect!
Quick.
Now throw some great action in there, some funny shit, you know, make some memorable chase scenes. Bang.
No other plot points.
Blockbuster.
Now, the Dyson thing convolutes some of T2.
Here's a question.
Whatever.
Were John and Sarah related to Roseanne, Dan, and the family? The Connors.
Oh. Wow.
Roseanne,
From the television sitcom Roseanne?
Yes, the television sitcom Roseanne. They kind of happen at the same time. I mean, let's look at them.
What a waste that John Goodman is.
Oh my God, don't trash Roseanne. The original show that
John Goodman is like an Academy level, award-winning level actor.
And he brought gravitas to that show that made it wonderful. Oh my gosh.
Have you seen her lately though, man? She's gone off.
Well, sure.
Deep end,
I'm not talking about lately. Lately is a different story. We don't need to talk about that. The Becky changes characters, like she's one actress and then she's a different actress. That's okay.
They did that in Home Improvement too.
Yeah. With who?
I think the oldest son changed.
Not JTT.
No.
My Roku has been reminding me of that "I'll Be Home for Christmas" movie every time I turn it on. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this? Is this a big movie?
Speaking of Home Improvement, Tim Allen had a ton of Christmas movies. Although one of my favorites, Christmas with the Cranks. Love that movie.
Well, he was the Santa Claus.
Well, he was exactly
the titular Santa Claus. And the Santa Claus too.
Hey, lest we forget, Arnold was also in a great Christmas movie.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
I just saw. Is he filming another one right now? I just saw something come across my social medias where he was in New York and looking real old.
I don't know. My algorithm gives me fake news since it knows I've been searching Terminators. It's like, check out the news on the new Terminator movie. I'm like, there is
no Terminator.
Yeah. So. Maybe that's happening, but maybe he is.
They're trying to feed it to you now. They know.
Is he working anymore?
I don't know. He looked really old and but he had like a Christmas sweater on and he had bodyguards around him. I thought maybe he was shooting something. I don't know.
He had a long Twitter post before the election about who you should vote for.
Okay.
I wonder who he was supporting.
Well, I mean, he was a Republican governor of California.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Oh, so did he go Harris?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
But he had like paragraphs and paragraphs of like, hey, I know this is not really going well, you know, with Democratic leadership and all that sort of stuff. And then like worked his way to like, but we don't want to see Trump be president again. And all
Yeah.
that sort
started
of
to
stuff.
just list guns. And it was so
Did
soothing.
he? It was great.
With the slide.
45 millimeter laser sight.
Oh, yeah.
Uzi
Marvel.
459.
Oh, talk NRA to me.
Poor gun shop owner. Buddy, you can't do that. It's blown away.
Dead. The absolute carnage that is in T1 that is never again.
Yeah.
That movie rips.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad.
10.0.
Yeah.
I'm going back.
I'm going back. Let's go back.
Better than T2. Terminator Genesis, I had a 3.8. Chris, you had a 3.7. Paul had a 4.
Yeah, if I adjusted, I'd go down, but I don't feel the need to. 4 is low enough.
We've
That's-
already said what we
Yeah.
need to say about that.
I mean, I think we could talk about Genesis longer and longer, and I would like slowly inch this bad boy up to maybe the 4, but I don't got that kind of time.
Yeah.
Finally, this is the big one. Terminator Dark Fate. I gave it a 3.3. Paul gave it a 3.8.
Can we go up to 11?
Chris gave it a 5.9.
And I think he's going to adjust it upwards here. Let's give him a shot. Take it away, Chris.
I think that I was too low. So can you just do me a quick favor? I believe 6.2 was my Terminator 3. That's correct.
That is correct.
So I did a lot of thought. I was like, so I know bottom of the barrel is going to be Salvation. It's going to be Genesis. We know that. So the internal question that's honestly, it's kept me up for nights this week, right, has been, what is my number 3? We know Bob is his number 1. Jack Nicholson, the Joker. You're my number 1. But my number 3, who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be T3 or is it gonna be T6? Dark Fate. And I asked myself, did I audibly make a sound during T3? I was with you guys, so I guess it doesn't count. But I'm gonna pump it up. I'm gonna pump it up to a 6.4 and make Dark Fate the 3rd best Terminator movie. Wow. Woo! Let's go!
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Rev 9. Border control issues on display. Let's do it up. Let's get it done. Terminator Dark Fate.
Yeah, just a little too in your face political of the moment, for me to raise it up anymore.
A deeply silly movie.
Yeah.
You know what it reminded me a lot of, Chris? Dark Fate reminded me a lot of The Substance. The fact that I had to watch those movies back.
So it was awesome? Oh, cool. I get it.
I'll break that tie. I'm gonna watch that.
You're gonna be in the unpopular
No,
group here.
I
The
think-
Substance is very popular right
Oh,
now.
I
People
wanted-
are loving it.
Great. In relation to Dark Fate, I only said that mostly as a joke. The Substance is the type of movie that should be making those types of political and gender points and stuff like that. Whereas Dark Fate shouldn't be necessary. Just make a movie.
It was a little dressing, but all the beats were there, all the fun.
But it's like they took all the ideas that went into a movie like The Substance and put them into Dark Fate and were like, this is what's going to make Terminator better.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and,
I'm like,
and I
yawn, get this out of here.
I was able.
Also, The Substance was like 25 minutes too long.
Yeah, it's long. It is, but you need. I mean, they're gonna keep going for that over the top crazy gore.
Yeah, but I needed that at about the 145 mark, not the 210 mark.
It is lengthy.
Really?
It is lengthy.
It's 220,
220,
225.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's long. It's a little.
It's
but
long for that type of movie.
It is, but
It's one of those movies where you're like, I get it.
Yeah.
And then it keeps going, and you're like, I
know,
still got it.
a potential
It's
Best
just-
Picture nominee, The Substance.
It will be nominated for
Hell
Best
to the
Picture.
yes.
Demi
Yeah.
Moore is
feel
going to be nominated for...
Yes.
But I just feel like those need to be captain about. It's like just a good slapstick comedy is capped at 90 minutes. That's the perfect runtime for that. For a movie like that, right there, 2 hours. When you start getting over 2.5, it's got to be fantasy for me. That's
got to be
the
brutalist.
That's 3.5
with
baby.
an intermission.
With an intermission.
Hell yeah,
Tickets
brother.
cannot cost what a normal ticket costs because you're getting that.
am I
There's so
making-
many canisters.
Am I making this up, or did we used to have DVDs back in the day where you had to switch out a few of them? Like
We definitely had VHSs.
That-
Titanic
yeah.
is a 2 VHS.
a 2 VHS?
two-fister.
I don't
Okay.
know. I think the main selling point of DVD was
Was
it all
that you
fit on
could
one.
all fit it on one? You didn't
you
have to
could-
flip the side.
Well, yeah, because no. So this is what it was.
I would
could-
have
Or
the
one was like a widescreen, maybe.
That's
Is
it.
that what it was?
widescreen, full screen.
Okay,
then-
there's something.
There was also one side that all like the director commentary and stuff.
Yeah,
sometimes
fair enough.
too.
That was typically in the menu.
I know, but there was. If it was a two-sided one, they would sometimes put all of that data on the other
Yeah.
side.
How about pre-internet when you got the CD and you got the lyrics in the
Hell yeah,
jacket?
the
That
linear
was
notes?
fucking awesome.
That's how I.
It's
learned.
totally not related to what we're talking about,
No,
but it was
that's-
just
should
making me
Should
think
we get
about
someone
that.
a generation older and they can tell you about records and all the stuff that would come in
When
a
I would open
record
up the
thing?
vinyl.
Well,
Dude, it's the same idea. That's where I learned. I remember.
What kind of tip are you using on that record player? Make sure that it's good. I can hear something in the background of it.
It's a fuller sound. It's a fuller sound.
Do you have your 900 sound cables plugged behind?
I mean,
Are
I
they hidden
tried that.
properly?
I got records recently.
Records
Like
are
this-
awesome. They sound better than
Well,
other
maybe
mediums.
I had a shitty record
You
player because I was like, this Bluetooth speaker I have much better. Like I compared the two, and I was like, yep, no, I'll go Bluetooth.
Well, it
the
goes-
speaker on my iPhone,
Yeah.
much better.
yeah, hell yeah.
It goes back to, I've said this multiple times now, movies shot on film, because it's a physical medium,
Yeah.
are more appealing to the human eye because we like looking at physical things. Records are a physical medium for music. It is actually printed onto it, whereas CDs and that are digital.
Yeah, dude, it's all magic to me. I still don't understand how any of that stuff works.
Yeah, but that's
There's science.
Magic.
linear notes.
You can't explain that shit to me.
God
The-
did
the
it all
art-
anyway.
The art of the linear notes and the design, I mean, that's something that is definitely lost in physical medium. And going in there, I remember Luke was too young, but the Marilyn Manson albums that came out, you'd look in there and like you'd just be like, you're looking at something you shouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
This is crazy, man. You look at and then just all the, and I remember, oh my gosh, it said, I remember looking at Antichrist Superstar and it said, this song was recorded live in 1997. I'm like, shit, it's 1996. This shit didn't even happen yet, bro. Talk about Terminators. Marilyn Manson was from the future. Fuck.
Fuck.
It's a
So-
future vampire.
Future vampire, future problematic, but he was telling you who he was.
Yeah,
Well,
he had
anyway,
some issues later.
sorry about that.
All right,
back on
so
the rails.
here's our rankings. We all shared the same top two, but I'll read them through. Anyway, my rankings go: Terminator 2 is number 1, The Terminator number 2, Terminator 3 third. I actually just went down. I went down the road. Now that I'm reading them off: Salvation 4, Genesis 5, Dark Fate 6, all the way down. Paul, your rankings very similar. Top 2. Judgment Day, and the Terminator. Number 3 is your 3. Salvation, Genesis, Dark Fate.
Yep. So
Chris-
the only switch, yeah, it goes 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Chris has the major changes, but those come after 1 and 2. His number 3 is Dark Fate. His number 4 is T3. His number 5 is Salvation. His number 6 is Genesis.
Hell yeah.
Do you really think Genesis is better than Salvation?
Wait,
Or do you think Genesis
Fate.
could be better than Salvation? You don't have it ranked that way.
do I think Genesis could be better than Salvation?
Yes.
I'm sure it could be.
I didn't really like either one that much. I mean,
You're off by about a half point in your rankings between the two.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I feel like I didn't need to make that much of a change because I was signifying that I don't like either one. But no, I mean, yeah, Genesis is worse.
I could be talked into throwing another
So-
honorable mention to Pops from Genesis. He's a cool character.
I hated Pops.
You
No,
like Pops?
I didn't hate Pops. Here's the thing: you could make there's two things there. You could make Genesis a better movie. We've already talked about this by keeping with what the first 30 minutes were, right, and continuing on that, and not getting on. You could have made Salvation a better movie had you had Christian Bale come in and not wanted to be John Connor, and Christian Bale was Marcus, and the whole story was Marcus and Kyle Reese. That movie would have fucking ate. So that would have messed everything up with the rankings, and we're never going to know. But those two suggestions right there would have made two much better movies, in my opinion.
Yeah. Salvation's definitely like the best one of the reboots to capture a little bit of the first two movies.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though Genesis like literally is redoing part of the first movie.
Fan
Again,
fiction.
that movie could have ripped if they
Amateur.
just were doing callbacks the entire
Yes.
time. That would
Just
have
remake it.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to cue the music up, Chris?
It's that time. So I want to, so we've had a lot of time here with the Terminator franchise. We started this in November. Gosh, we were so different back in November. So much has changed. It's almost the end of the year, and we went a lot of places with the Terminator franchise, and now it's time to say goodbye, and that's tough. That's tough for me, and it's tough for everybody, quite honestly. And it's loud as well. So I just want to think about it. I want to think about
my
What are you
guy
gonna
Robert
miss?
Patrick and his running. I'm gonna miss him without running out of breath, chasing after me in my dreams.
I'm going to miss all those roses falling to the ground when those big guns come out.
The biggest guns.
I'm going to miss Arnold talking about guns.
I'm gonna miss that Arnold ass.
I was just gonna
Oh, my
say,
God.
You gotta shout out Arnold's
Hey,
ass.
Hate to see you leave.
I love to watch you go.
Oh, man.
But I love to watch you go.
I'm going to miss little John Connor. He's just, what a character. What
Little
an
Eddie
arc.
Furlong.
Little Eddie, man.
Well, we got to say goodbye to him, in 6 when
got shot.
Carl shot him for us.
Sadly-
that was a good goodbye. That was nice.
We've all said goodbye to his career long ago.
Well, he said goodbye to that.
I also
Hello, cocaine. Goodbye.
Speaking of
Hell of a
lost
drug.
careers, Michael Bean again.
Oh, my God. Let's pour one out for my
Pour
man,
one
my
out for
big man
Michael
Bean.
How could he not have shown up in Genesis or Dark Fate? Give the man some work.
You say goodbye to Miles Dyson. What a send off that guy had.
What a sweaty
Joe Morton.
bastard.
Joe Morton.
What a sweaty bastard.
I mean, we can't forget Silberman, Earl Bowen.
My God.
Well,
You
yeah,
think he's
we
ever
say-
gotten over it?
Say goodbye to him. He just ran off, man. He didn't even say goodbye. Oh, Irish goodbye.
He lost his fucking
My-
mind.
Dipped.
My spin-off movie will be made. It is called The Church of Silberman,
I love it.
and he is going to be a crazed man preaching about Judgment Day coming from the Terminators.
I want to say goodbye to all my wonderful female leads. My Terminatrix. I want to say goodbye to,
Grace.
oh my God, Grace. That actress, Mackenzie Davis. Did I forget it for a second? I did. I want to say goodbye to her. I want to say
Say hello to the flashcards that are coming. So that
they're
you can remember
coming.
things.
My movie flashcards. I want to say goodbye to Linda Hamilton, who obviously this role defined you, your career. I want to say goodbye to Arnold. This defined your career. This franchise gave us the modern action hero. And so today, we say goodbye to Arnold, and we say goodbye to the Terminator.
Boys and Men in concert at the Joey Schmidt and the Bradley Center.
Did they do
They
Motown
opened
Philly?
up for 100%. Motown Philly back again.
Not too slim. Not too slim.
Boys, 2 men is going on.
Man,
I think they opened up for Brandy. Brandy opened up for them. Brandy opened up for that. Anyway, yeah. Bradley Center no longer there, I think, right? Let's go. Let's go. Say goodbye to the Bradley Center.
It's gone, and but you know what's not gone? Motown Philly. All right, so it's about that time to talk about what we're gonna do next. Ooh,
ABC, baby D.
the best way that I learned the alphabet. Ooh, these epic hits. Sorry, that was abrupt. Those epic hits reminded me of the Terminator 1 score. So, we don't need that.
We'll make some executive decisions.
Sure. Boys to Men, timeless. The Terminator, even more timeless. Real quick though, to the last serious note is like, what a franchise. What this for me is like the perfect. This has all the beats of like what a franchise could be. Right, starts with an indie movie that is made for not that much money, takes off, has the biggest sequel in history. So then we create this franchise, and then it falls apart and has many iterations that essentially don't work because of rights battles and things. But we do get that 1 to 2 jump that is like, this is what a successful franchise can do. And that, I think that set the precedent for, they kept chasing that dragon, right? And so did others. Arnold became the biggest action movies in general. They were already going off in the late 80s and stuff like that. But this took it to the next level. This cemented what we would see as like the template for what is the most successful type of movie you can make in the 90s.
Yeah, I want to say that I would never have watched the movies past T2 if it wasn't for this podcast in my life, because I just don't care. I can spend my time watching other movies. I'm genuinely pleased at the end of this, having gone through them all. It gave me a appreciation for T2. Mm-hmm. It gave me a brand new appreciation for the Terminator.
Yeah, I never had seen that.
And I'll remember parts of T3 fondly, and other than that, whatever. But
we can always make
fun
fun of Chris
stuff
for his
about
love
Carl
of Dark Fate, and it's been good. And I think like Chris was saying, no, it's not it's not a given that the second is you get this a lot where there's a good first movie, and then the second one comes out and it's not as good as the first. It falls a little flat. So it's not. I don't take it lightly that this actually came out. It was supposed to be big, and it actually lived up. And had that not happened, we wouldn't have gotten these further iterations. And like Luke said, while they weren't the greatest movies, there were parts that I think that we liked about them, and the fact that we watched them, we can talk about them and say, hey, look, Salvation could have been if this would have happened. That it makes for good conversation at least. And probably wouldn't have watched them if you guys didn't invite me on to do this. So I want to say thank you to both of you guys for inviting me on to go on this little Terminator journey with you guys.
Well, thank you, Paul, for
Absolutely.
joining us through this. We would also like to thank our fans, our listeners out there.
Yeah.
Great job not listening to this series at all compared to the other two.
Hey, that's okay.
Terminator not well received by our audience.
They voted for it.
Technically, they did vote for it, and technically we are giving them the thing they mistakenly or non-mistakenly did vote for, Die Hard next.
Yeah.
So we are covering the Die Hard movies, starting with the ultimate Christmas movie, the first Die Hard, coming to you the week of Christmas.
Stay tuned. So it's been fun. Good stuff. I am personally happy that we went out on such a high note for me with Dark Fate. For that, it would have been a bummer if it was just a downward slope. But for me, a little bit of a hook, like it. We're excited to go on to what's next. Last question. Do you guys think there'll ever be another Terminator movie?
Yes.
Yes, and I will watch it.
Hell yeah.
Probably not in the theaters, but I will watch it.
It'll be sad when they end up having to make it like when Arnold can't be in it.
Yeah, well, so that's the question then. Is it going to be one of those where we get the, because the technology is getting there better and better, like we saw in Romulus with Ian, what's his name, Holmes' face. Is that what we're going to end up with?
They've been
Are
trying
these
to do that forever.
Right? So where they
We know how they went in Salvation.
Yeah. But they'll be able to make these movies in perpetuity. They'll be able to make Mission Impossible in perpetuity using Tom Cruise's face on some other actor.
I mean, we came up with the movie that they can get away with it. Just make Salvation about Kyle Reese, young Kyle Reese. Bring whoever you want to be the Terminator. That's whatever weird thing that's happened to him that makes him not the Arnold version, and just go from there.
All right, last question. Top 2 people you'd want to see in Hollywood right now as Terminators that have not been a Terminator.
Ooh.
Yeah. I will I'll let you guys ponder that for a second. And
thanks for giving us this in the pre-production meeting. So
hey, no, that's it. We're doing it. And I'm going to say is it an easy stretch to say Michael Fassbender because of my love for David? Of course.
I don't
but
know.
I feel like that's almost too easy. Mm-hmm. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We just call him Dwayne Johnson now. We don't call him The Rock. Is he kind of...
I got one.
John Cena?
Chris Hemsworth.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, the Mighty Thor!
That's 100% who I was going to say.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Anyone else coming to mind while I filibuster?
I immediately thought Glenn Powell too.
Okay.
You love Glenn.
I do love Glenn.
What
Powell.
can't Glenn
Just
do?
Get him in it.
Get him in front of
Can
people.
we get
Powell
Tom Cruise to do it?
He is a Terminator, so
Tom Cruise as the new T-1000 and him running.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Robert Patrick, watch out, because if Tom Cruise starts running in a Terminator movie as a T-1000...
He is the only guy that's got him beat. No one runs like Cruise.
Robert Patrick and Cruise in a foot race, that would be...
Woo! Like the Olympics. Move over.
Yeah, so I think Chris Hemsworth is my final pick. Have him be the star power to get this thing back. Give me some naked Chris Hemsworth ass.
Could have a Keanu Reeves as a T-1000 type character.
That'd be
too.
sweet.
That'd be kind of sweet.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think those are pretty good.
Sydney Sweeney
as the Terminatrix. Anyone from Euphoria.
Can I get a flashcard, please?
Yeah, Jacob.
I'm just
Elordi.
basically remaking Anyone But You with Glenn Powell and
There you
Sydney
go.
Sweeney as the new Terminator.
Here's the pitch. It's Anyone But You, but they're machines.
Still in Hawaii.
But they're Terminators. You got it? All right. That's
They
cool.
met earlier
Glenn-
in life and did like each other. Now do you get
Glenn
it?
Glenn Powell plays this great character, Chad Radwell, in Scream Queens. It was a series. Jamie Lee Curtis in it too, of course, and he plays like a sort of frat bro, Chad Radwell. And there's a scene where he's getting out of the shower and somebody comes in, like he's just hanging it out, and like, "What you doing, man? Just airing out the scrope, bro." I always like that. Use that line from time to time.
Brad Pitt, Terminator.
I love Brad Pitt. I just do other things, Brad Pitt. I was gonna throw one more guy out there, Dave Bautista.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yep. He doesn't. Yeah, and he plays kind of a similar type-ish character in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Drax.
Right. But it's a similar sort of acting.
Doesn't understand humor.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. So that would track well. I like him. I like him a lot.
I love Dave Bautista.
What if the Terminator was a part of the Fast and Furious franchise?
No.
No. Stop.
It would be family with Dom? No. Okay.
Keep Vin Diesel out of the Terminator movies.
Okay. Well, that's those are some fun thought exercises. Thanks for humoring me, guys.
Yeah,
we will be back soon. We're saying goodbye to the Terminator, saying hello to Die Hard.
We're saying yippee-ki-yay to Die Hard.
Motherfucker.
That's right. We'll see you next time.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bye, guys.